Hey guys, it is May 13th, 2021. Just an update on the car. I think the last time we talked about anything, I was rebuilding door hinges. Well, that snowballed into a lot of things. One of which was repairing the rust spot on the passenger door. The one rust spot on the car, one of the only rust spots on the car. Incidentally, it went all the way through. It wasn't just the front, it was the back as well. The good news is we had a 65 door, just a scrap door laying around. It wasn't very good, just for parts. We were able to use the metal out of that to put in this passenger door, so it's all still 65 Mustang. No weird steel in there. The transmission mount that I put in this car when we initially built it was polyurethane. I thought that was a good idea. But you know what? It was a terrible idea. It made the car shake. It was great for hot riders, and it was a little more, stout on the shifts and stuff when you're trying to burn rubber. But just for cruising, it just shook the hell out of the console and the entire drive shaft tunnel in the car. So I got a rubber mount, installed that, and problem solved. The car rides smooth as can be. And the last thing on the list that I needed to do to kind of button everything up was the exhaust. We had put a Summit exhaust on there. Andy and Eris did the job. They did the best job they could. We didn't have a pipe bend or anything. We had a flex pipe in there and everything else when we installed the engine just so we could drive it. But it was still in the car. So today I finally took it into the custom exhaust shop and got it done. And it looks great and it sounds great. And when you go over bumps, you don't hear the exhaust hitting either the rear end or the floorboards of the car anymore. Same mufflers, but all the pipes have been replaced. The H pipe and the muffler are the same. Everything else is different, and they did a great job. By the way, nobody does custom exhaust work around here anymore out in the country, but in the city they still do it. So Roberto's was the place I went, and they did a great job. Speaking of, took the car into Milwaukee for the first time last night. That was an adventure. And I discovered some things about the car that I didn't really realize. Because out here, this is the middle of nowhere, there's deer and turkeys and all kinds of crap that you can hit with your car at night. So I don't like driving at night out here. I'll drive anything but that out here. So not a lot of night driving. So taking to the city, I did some night driving last night, and a couple things I noticed. One in particular was the headlights work incredibly well. I don't need anything different for headlights, but the windshield appears to look pretty nice, factory original. Still got the Oklahoma inspection sticker in it. It's got a lot of little scratches in it from who knows what. And when bright headlights hit those scratches, it's almost like fiber optics on your windshield, and the visibility is terrible. So I'm going to have to replace that windshield. The good news is they're not expensive. I looked it up. I think they're $195 shipped, and we used one of Juan's guys to install it. Maybe we'll wrap a headliner up into that one as well. And then, once you take the windshield out, who knows what you're going to find. You might have some stuff you need to work on in that channel where the windshield sits too. But the good news is Juan has a body shop, and he's my friend, so we might be able to knock some stuff out in a couple days if we get the right people lined up. Other than that, this car is a cool cruiser. It ran real well going into the city, and that's probably about, I don't know, maybe 30, 35 miles from here. I took back roads, ran incredibly cool, real smooth, real joy to drive. Even with that exhaust banging around, it was fine. I only banged it a couple times, hitting some bumps. On the way back, absolutely nothing. Everything was, real tight on the way back coming in today. The only other thing I'll mention that I learned in the city that I got to do is I got to put a mirror on the passenger side of the car. Now, these cars originally in 1965 did not come with mirrors. It was a dealer option you could get. So this car has it on the driver's side, but not on the passenger side. Now, I didn't really want to do it because I want to keep it as correct as possible, but it's a safety thing. I think it needs to happen. The one thing that didn't bother me that I thought would, oddly enough, was the drum brakes. I thought that was going to be such a hindrance in the city, and it was going to make me nervous, but it was fine. I was fine with drums. I kept my distance. I didn't drive stupid, and it really wasn't a problem. So, yeah, I'm going to run with it for a while. Yeah, I found a kit that I can get that you can use the 14-inch wheels on. You don't have to switch to 15-inch wheels. It's on eBay. It's coming out of like Upland, California or something, and it uses parts from late model vehicles, so you can just go to like an AutoZone or something and get your parts off of a Prius or an S10 or whatever they're from. But I'm not in a hurry to do that. I'm fine. I would need the prop valve, and then of course the disc brake kit, I've already got the dual Bullmaster in there. But yeah, no hurry on that. I think a windshield's probably more important, and a mirror, which I'm going to order tonight, by the way. I'm going to order a mirror and hopefully get it next week, because next time I'm in the city, I want to be able to see what's going on. I'm trying to turn into a right-hand lane. So anyway, that's it. Just a quick update on the car. If you guys have any questions, answers, whatever, for all 7 of you, I hope you enjoyed this. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.